Welcome back to Superbly Said, your go-to source for advanced English vocabulary and phrases. It's great to have you with us today.
It is, and for this deep dive, we're actually drawing inspiration from a really helpful lesson over at SpeakDuo.
Oh yeah, SpeakDuo. We should give them a quick shout out if you're looking to, meet people from all over, practice your English on video calls, and really boost your speaking confidence. You should definitely check out SpeakDuo.com. Seriously good stuff there.
Definitely worth a look.
But right now, let's focus on these 8 pretty powerful phrases. They're chosen specifically to give you, as advanced learners, that extra edge, more precision, more natural flow. Okay, first up, to stumble upon something. The basic idea, like our source says, is finding something by accident. I stumbled upon a great cafe downtown. Simple, right? But there's a bit more to it.
There really is, yeah. I mean, you can find your keys, right? You're looking for them. That's intentional. And discover often suggests maybe you are searching or the thing itself is brand new information. But stumble upon, that really highlights the serendipity, the pure chance. You weren't looking and bam, there it was, unexpectedly.
That's a great distinction, that element of chance. So in a more, let's say, professional setting, or maybe for IELTS, you could say something like, during my research for the new project, I actually stumbled upon this fascinating article. It completely changed my perspective on the market.
Exactly.
Or maybe, yeah, I once stumbled upon a hidden bookstore exploring a new city. Became one of my favorite spots. Totally unexpected.
Perfect examples. It just adds that flavor of, happy accident. Makes your story more engaging.
Okay, next phrase. To look after someone. We probably all get the basic meaning. Take care of someone, like the example, she looks after her younger brother. But how is that different from, say, caring for someone? Is there a difference?
There is, yeah, a subtle one. Care for can be quite broad. Emotional support, long-term stuff, maybe even professional care. Look after, though, often implies something more hands-on, day-to-day responsibility, or maybe a temporary thing, like keeping an eye on things, making sure immediate needs are met.
Okay, like supervising, providing for what's needed right now.
Exactly. It's very common in just like everyday chat. You might care for your elderly parents generally, but you look after them when you visit and cook dinner, or while their main helper is away.
Got it. That makes sense. Active, maybe temporary oversight. So professionally, you might say, my main job this quarter is to look after the new interns. Make sure they get the training, the support they need.
Good one.
Or, personally, maybe for an exam, when I travel for work, my neighbor kindly looks after my cat and plants. It's a huge help.
Yeah, it's just really practical for describing those specific hands-on roles. Very clear.
All right, now for one that probably hits home for anyone who travels internationally. To be jet-lagged. Feeling tired after crossing time zones. Example, I was jet-lagged after flying to Asia.
We've all been there, right? But it's not just tired, is it?
Oh, not at all, no. Jet-lagged is very specific. It's like a physiological thing. It's not just, oh, I had a long flight, I'm sleepy. It means your body clock, your circadian rhythm is totally messed up. It's out of sync with where you are now.
Right. Your internal clock is just wrong.
Exactly. And that leads to this unique kind of fatigue, weird sleep patterns, that mental fogginess, trouble concentrating. It's a whole biological response. Way beyond just being tired.
That's a really important difference, feeling completely out of sorts. So if you want it to sound natural at work, maybe, sorry if I seem a bit slow today, I just got back from Singapore yesterday. Still pretty jet-lagged.
Perfect.
Or talking about travel. Yeah, one of the biggest challenges for me with international trips isn't the flight, it's dealing with being jet-lagged afterwards. Takes me a few days to adjust. Exactly. It's the precise word for that whole experience. Saves a lot of explaining.
Okay, next we have an adjective. Delirious. The definition is extremely tired or excited, not thinking clearly. Example, he was delirious after working all night. Wow, sounds intense.
It really is. Delirious is much stronger than just exhausted or, overjoyed.
Yeah.
It implies your mental state is affected. Like the extreme tiredness or excitement is making you confused, maybe even irrational. You're not thinking straight because of it.
Okay. So it's about the impact on your thinking.
Precisely. Your mind isn't working properly because of that extreme state, a temporary loss of clarity.
Gotcha. So showing both sides professionally. After pulling 3 all-nighters for the deadline, honestly, I was practically delirious during the presentation.
Yeah, that works.
Or for excitement, the crowd went absolutely delirious when the band came on stage. The noise was incredible.
Exactly. It's a powerful word for those moments of kind of extreme mental discombobulation, whether from exhaustion or total euphoria.
Okay, number 5, and oh boy, is this one relatable today. Brain fog. Described as a state of confusion or difficulty thinking clearly. The example, lack of sleep gave her brain fog.
Yeah. And brain fog, it's more than just being, like, distracted for a second or a bit confused. It often feels more pervasive, almost physical, like your head is full of cotton wool.
Yeah, like a cloud in your head.
Exactly, that feeling of mental sluggishness, hard to concentrate, memory's not great, just general lack of clarity. And it's often tied to things like not enough sleep, stress, maybe even diet.
Right, not just a passing moment. It hangs around. So you could say at work, "Ooh, I've had this brain fog all morning, finding it hard to focus on these reports."
Yeah, totally relatable.
Or about studying. After a really stressful week, I often get brain fog. Makes revising for exams so much harder.
Yeah, it's a really good modern phrase, captures that feeling perfectly.
Okay, next up, a very common one for when things go wrong. To mess up something. Means to spoil or ruin something. Example, he messed up the presentation by forgetting his notes.
Right. And while you could say make a mistake or spoil, mess up often feels a bit stronger. It implies you actively did something, maybe carelessly, that caused a significant problem or ruined it. Making a mistake might be small. Messing up, that sounds like a bigger deal, a more complete failure.
Okay, so it implies more severity, more impact.
Yeah, often. It's direct, maybe a bit casual, but it definitely conveys a significant negative result.
Right. So professionally, expressing concern. I really hope I don't mess up this client proposal. It's super important for our targets.
Yeah.
Or telling a story. During that cooking class, I completely messed up the recipe. The cake was, inedible.
Perfect. It's just a really direct, common way to talk about making significant errors. Everyone gets it.
Almost there.
Yeah.
Number 7 is great for talking about reliability. A go-to thing person, meaning your first choice, the reliable option. Like coffee is my go-to drink in the morning.
Yeah, and the nuance here compared to, say, favorite or preferred is important. Your favorite sweater might be special, but you don't wear it daily. Your go-to, though, that's the one you rely on. It's practical, dependable, the first thing you turn to for a specific need, often out of habit or because it just works.
Okay. So go-to is about reliability and consistency.
Yeah.
The dependable solution.
Exactly. Proven effectiveness.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So at work, whenever I need a quick answer on policy, Sarah in HR is my go-to person. She just knows. Or for IELTS, maybe about relaxing. When I'm stressed, a long walk outside is my go-to activity. Always helps me unwind.
Spot on. It's super useful for talking about those trusted resources, reliable habits.
And our final phrase today, number 8. It's wonderfully figurative. To live in something, talking about objects. Means you use it so much it feels like part of your daily life. The example really hits it. I live in my hoodie during the winter.
It's such a great idiom, isn't it? It's an exaggeration, of course. It goes way beyond just wearing something often or loving it. Living in something implies almost constant use, deep comfort. It's so integrated into your routine, it feels like, well, like you live in it.
Yeah. I definitely have a few items like that, like comfy joggers, since working from home.
Right. So you could totally say, since working from home, I practically live in my joggers and T-shirts. It paints a picture.
Yeah, exactly. Or for studies, these noise-canceling headphones, essential. I practically live in them when I'm studying for exams.
Perfect. It just adds that vivid personal touch. Shows real attachment and constant use. Brilliant bit of language.
Okay. We've unpacked the subtleties, the nuances, differentiating these phrases from maybe simpler alternatives. Now let's see how well those distinctions stuck. Time for a quick challenge, our advanced English quiz.
Let's do it.
Question 1. Stumble upon something most nearly means to. A. Search carefully until you find it on purpose. B. Hear about it from other people first. C. Find it by chance without planning to. Feel free to pause the podcast here if you need a moment to think about the answer for stumble upon something. Okay, the correct answer for stumble upon something is C. Find it by chance without planning to. Remember that great cafe we stumbled upon? Pure accident. Question 2. To look after someone most merely means to. A. Take care of someone and meet their needs. B. Check someone's appearance now and then. C. Follow someone to see where they go. Take a moment to consider your answer for look after someone. All right, the correct answer for look after someone is A. Take care of someone and meet their needs. Like looking after a younger sibling, that day-to-day, hands-on care. Question 3. To be jet-lagged most nearly means to. A. Feel carsick after a bumpy journey. B. Feel tired and out of sync after time zones. C. Feel nervous before boarding the plane. Pause if you need to think through the best definition for to be jet-lagged. And the answer for it to be jet-lagged is B, feel tired and out of sync after time zones. Remember that specific physiological disruption, not just being tired. Question 4. Delirious most nearly means A, slightly amused and chatty after coffee. B, calm and focused after a long rest. C, so tired or excited you don't think clearly. Give yourself a moment before the answer for delirious. For delirious, the correct answer is C. So tired or excited you don't think clearly. Like being delirious from exhaustion after working all night past clear thinking. Question 5. Brain fog most nearly refers to A, mental fuzziness where thinking feels slow. B, a headache caused only by dehydration. C, a habit of daydreaming in meetings. Feel free to pause the podcast here if you need to think about brain fog. The correct answer for brain fog is A, mental fuzziness where thinking feels slow. Remember that feeling of a cloud in your head, often from lack of sleep. Question 6. To mess up something most nearly means to A, improve it by making tiny tweaks. B, ruin or spoil it by mistakes. C, finish it early and under budget. Consider your options carefully for to mess up something. For to mess up something, the correct answer is B, ruin or spoil it by mistakes. Like messing up the presentation by forgetting those crucial notes, a significant error. Question 7. A go-to thing person is your A, reliable source choice you usually pick. B, backup used only if forced to. C, trendy pick that changes weekly. Take your time if you need to for go-to thing person. The correct answer for go-to thing person is A, reliable first choice you usually pick. That dependable option, like coffee being the go-to morning drink. And finally, question 8. To live in something most nearly means to A, keep an item only for display. B, use it so much it feels part of daily life. C, store it for rare special occasions. One last question to ponder. To live in something, and for to live in something, the correct answer is B, use it so much it feels part of daily life. That constant use and comfort, like living in that favorite hoodie all winter. So how did you do? Whether you got them all right or just clarified a few things, well done for digging into these phrases. Nailing these nuances really does elevate your communication.
It really does. And you know, what's truly powerful here, beyond just knowing the definitions, is how mastering these slightly more nuanced phrases lets you, as an advanced learner, speak with much greater precision. And confidence, too. It helps you say exactly what you mean, makes your English sound richer, more authentic, more, well, natural. It truly lets you speak with confidence in pretty much any situation.
Absolutely. That's the goal, right?
Yeah.
Clear, natural, confident communication. And hey, if you want more practice putting these into action, remember to check out SpeakDuo.com. Unlimited practice sessions, AI feedback with the Pro plan to help you improve faster. Oh, and there's that 30% discount on a 6-month plan too. Really worth exploring.
Definitely.
And finally, if you enjoyed this deep dive today, if you found it valuable for your English learning, we'd really appreciate it if you could take a moment to leave us a 5-star review. Your feedback genuinely helps other learners find the show. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll catch you on the next deep dive.